Welcome to boot camp! Now, you may be as green as the grass now, but by the time you leave, you will be an efficient fighting machine. Let's get to it! Left, right, left, right! Squad! Halt! About! Turn! Never have I seen such a shower in all my life! You recruits are here for one reason only, and that reason is war! I said war! Are you in love, Private? Then don't look at me or give me nightmares. Lights! Saustralasia, a collection of islands in the South Pacific. Reconnaissance has shown that these islands are rich in swill. Shut up! Swill is the lifeblood of pigs. Control the swill and you control the world. And that means war. What does it mean?
War, Sergeant!
Precisely. And as soldiers, our job is to fight, destroy, with guns and bombs and knives and with your bare hands. But before that avenue of pleasure, a series of training films to prepare you for every eventuality in the theater of warfare. Roll it! Armies on the march. The world divided. The threat of attack from the land, the sea, and the air. No Sunday roast this week. While the soldiers are in the thick of it, back home there's plenty of work to go around. Like making high-explosive bombs. Anti-tank bombs. And making other bombs. So let's make the most of it. That's the ticket. And remember, lads, a war is won at home and not just on the battlefield. There is no excuse for malingering. With any luck, it should all have blown over by Christmas.
Hello everyone, this is Korpah, and the intro you just saw is from Hogs of War, which will be the game of the month September. Hogs of War is a comedic 3-day turn-based strategy game developed by Infogrames, now known as Atari. The PC version of Hogs of War has been released on the 3rd of November 2000, while it has been released on PlayStation just a few months earlier. The game is available on GOG for €4.49 or your regional equivalent. Although Hogs of War is not as well known as the Worms series, the gameplay is similar. The story is about groups of specialized pig soldiers fighting against each other across various battlefields, using vast number of weapons and tools with the ultimate goal of obtaining the Swill. But before we start off with the good stuff, there is one major flaw with the PC version compared to the version of the PlayStation, and that is that the enemy AI does not walk at all. And they only move to acquire weapon drops or when they are rank equipped with a jetpack. The game is still a lot of fun, but it's something to take into consideration because I could not find a fix for it. Also, this game can be played with a controller. I use an Xbox controller at this moment. Only downside is that the game does not remember the key bindings. So each time you start with the game, you'll have to set the key bindings again. So with those two flaws out of the way, let's continue to the fun stuff. In Hogs of War there is a high comedy factor involved, and a lot is a parody on both world wars and the major nations we currently know. Because a lot of references are being used, like you saw in the intro video, swill equals oil, etc. And when creating a team you have to pick a color. And each color represents a nation that we know of today. For example, Team Red represents the Russians, while Team Grey represents the Germans. And this shows in the voice that is being used for the pigs as well. Besides grey and red, there is green, blue, light blue and yellow. And can you guess what color represents what nation? If so, let me know down below in the comments and we will see if you are correct or not. And while fighting, the pigs make funny comments when attacking, taking damage or even dying. And the sergeant that guides you through your campaign or multiplayer match makes funny taunts now and then as well. It's very funny to listen to.
for Uncle Freaking Sam.
Each turn, a player takes control of a single squad member in a third-person perspective to move around the map. Each turn has a set time limit and ends if the time limit counts down to 0, or if a weapon or ability has been used, or if the pig accidentally injures himself by stepping on a mine or falling from a high surface. Other hazards out there is water. Pigs can swim but will take damage, which increase over time the longer as the pig is swimming. There are 4 upgrade paths for your pig to follow. Each mission, once completed, will give you a medal, and you can get extra medals when completing an in-game objective or completing the mission without casualties. And these medals can be used to promote your pigs in various classes. And the 4 classes are, you got a heavy gunner that specializes in long-ranged heavy weapons, like the bazooka, the mortars, and then you got your engineer that specializes in explosives like grenade and mines. Then you have espionage, and they don't show on the minimap, and use sniper rifles and camouflage. And finally you have the medics that can heal all the units in both close and long range. Despite the classes, any hog can pick up and use any weapon or ability it finds in a crate that can be found across the map or dropped from the blimps that fly around, and these blimps can be destroyed with a weapon. And while the campaign is a lot of fun, the game features a skirmish mode, hot seat mode and a multiplayer mode. No lobbies, so you need the IP address of the host in order to join. So it's a perfect LAN game if you ask me. In this month's episodes I will be showing you the main campaign and maybe some multiplayer. So if you own Hogs of War and would like to play some multiplayer matches, let me know down below in the comments or add me on Steam. The episodes will be launched on Monday and Friday every week for the month September. Let me know your thoughts and ideas, so I can use that to create our team, which you will be seeing for the month September. So make sure to let me know down below in the comments. So this is Korpah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You're about as ready as you're ever gonna be! Well, what are you waiting for then? Off to war with you!
Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, click the right annotation to go to the next episode once it is released, click the annotation in the middle to go to a video you might enjoy. And remember to follow me on Google+, as it will help me establish my own brand. Follow me on Twitter for all announcements and my thoughts on things. And join me on Facebook, as it is the place where all social media of mine comes together.